Our guest today on Tape Swap Radio is the Jawnstowne Standard. We have the members of the band here, Bruce, AC, Brock, and Matt. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Man.
And we are here in lovely South Bethlehem on the Flatiron Building. So, have you played on a roof before, I should ask?
No.
I haven't.
I played the Alternative Gallery Rooftop with a session with you, and this is my second time.
That's right, you were with the Road Sodas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot hotter today.
Yeah, it's about 84 now, so the sun's beating down.
Oh, it's come down.
on us.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, the Jawnstowne Standard, how long has this band been going?
Oh man.
Probably
It started
2-3 years.
I would say
Well,
we're going
with
on about
AC
3 years.
with
Well,
AC
yeah,
about
with the
2.
four of us, yeah. Brock and I have been working on this for a while, coming off the tail of Twin 55, and it eventually developed into this.
Yeah.
So about 2 years, I guess, 2.5.
Yeah.
Something
Better
like that.
part of. Yeah, I'd say 2-3 years.
Okay. And are you based out of Nazareth?
Actually, I would say we're pretty much Allentown.
Allentown.
East side Allentown.
Allentown.
Okay. All right, great. And what's it like playing in Allentown? Have you got to play around the area?
Yeah, I mean, we played everywhere so far,
we
around
did.
the valley.
We did the Tape Swap Radio stage at Arts Fest
Right.
this past year, which was a great time as always. We've played some other shows, Alternative Gallery, a couple other places.
Funhouse, we did in December.
Bethlehem. So we've played the area. Playing in Allentown's great. You know, it's always a good crowd, good turnout, nice kind people, and a good time to be had.
All right. So I know you just mentioned, Bruce, real quick, that you had a previous band before this. Have you all played in bands before?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been doing it for 30 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been playing for the past 20 years.
So what was the reason for starting Jawnstowne Standard?
Basically, after Twin 55 dissolved, we actually had a band called As Years Pass, which is one of the songs on our EP. We decided to change the name, solidified the lineup, and we just needed a different fit. So we went with the Jawnstowne Standard, and here we are. That's been about the past, year or so now we've been going under that name?
About that, yeah. I saw these guys. We played a gig with the Road Sodas with As Years Pass probably 2 years ago or so. It was a summertime show, and I saw them. They were a great band. Shortly after, I saw them posting on Facebook looking for a drummer, and I hit up Brock. I was like, hey, I like you guys. Let's jam. And when I got in, we worked on some songs that they already had. We said, yeah, we'll keep playing these. We took ones that they had with previous members. We threw those to the side, kind of axed those. We changed the name. We kind of wanted to change the image maybe a little bit. And
Yeah,
it's been a damn good time since.
Just so we weren't riding off of something else, and it's more input with everybody, and just a different direction overall.
All right. And if you had to tell people what to expect when they come to your show, or what to expect when they're going to listen to your album, what would you tell them?
I would say basically we try to hit everything that's relatable in life, from the good times to the bad times to just hanging out and having a good time. And we've all been through stuff in the past, and here we are all playing music together, and it's just we're tight, and we want to keep going with that, and we don't take it super serious, but we understand what we need to put into it.
I like to think we all respect our music as kind of like the band you want to go see, grab a couple beers with your buddies, hang out. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing when we're doing it, you know what I mean? So
Energy, melody, and harmony.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what are a couple bands and albums that you would tell people to listen to say, this will give you an idea about where Jawnstowne Standard is coming from?
Yeah, I knew that question was going to come up.
You were talking about the Lawrence Arms album the other day, man.
I've been listening to Lawrence Arms for like 20 years.
Yeah, I'm
They're
a huge
great.
Lawrence Arms fan, and Metropole, actually, their second to latest album is probably one of my favorites, and I feel like we can vibe with that, more of the melodic punk rock, not so straightforward, a little more, raw feel and emotion into it, and, we don't have to pigeonhole ourselves because we're just talking about life.
Mm-hmm. Have you all been into punk rock for your whole lives, or did you come into it later?
Pretty much my whole life.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
was in my
listening to
teens,
everything.
I started listening to it.
Okay.
I'm the kid who found Tony Hawk Pro Skater and became a punk rocker. So that's what was cool when I was 6 years old. So it ruined my life.
All right. Are you a skater?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to
Skater
skateboard.
first, and then somebody gave me a guitar somewhere along the lines, and I sucked so bad I ended up on drums. So,
Yeah.
I tried to be, never worked out.
All right. So with the Jawnstowne Standard, are there any stories that come to mind over your past 3 years playing together that you want to mention? That interesting, funny, important?
yeah, I've got a good one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
storyteller over here. There you
I've
go.
got a good one. We played the Tape Swap radio stage last year, Arts Fest gig,
2019, yeah.
2019, and we all show up to the festival, and we're just kind of like talking amongst ourselves, and we all realized we all drove separately. And I'm like, oh, dude, it's because we all hate each other, you know? And that's what I convinced everybody I met that day was like,
Yep.
can't wait to get today over with.
Yep.
So just jokes. We got our inside joke bands. We don't have too many crazy stories of
No.
nonsense, but we just a lot of good times, inside joke and stuff. You
Yeah.
know, these guys are just my friends, and it's great that we can play good music, punk rock, positive message. You know, negative topics sometimes, but you know, get the feelings out, feel good about it, play it, and hope everybody else has a good time.
Yeah, basically try to be relatable to everything people are going through. It's just life. And that's how, you know, we try to portray. We're not trying to be pigeonholed into one area of the genre or not. It's just, you know, we like to play music. We like to sing about the good and bad times and just go about our day.
All right. So I know you have one release up on your Bandcamp page. My phone's going off. I know you have one release up on your Bandcamp page. Do you have any plans to make anything else or put out any more albums?
No, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We've got some songs right now that haven't been recorded. Some stuff that's kind of half in the bag. I mean, we've been working on and haven't quite solidified yet. So there will be more to come.
Yeah, definitely. We recorded with Shards, and, you know, obviously we'll be coming back. And, you know, that was a great experience. It was a comfortable atmosphere, and it was exactly what we're looking for. Like, Matt Mulchaney hit the recording exactly to the sound that we envisioned.
Good man, thick and rich. Thick and
It's
rich.
just, you know,
man.
I foresee ourselves coming back. We'll probably do another single, prepare another EP in the future. You know, with the whole COVID going on and everything, it just kind of, you know, put a damper on things for a little bit. And now we're back, and, you know, hopefully everything can gain a positive momentum.
We were joking, talking about recording new music and making new music. Me and Maddie were back over there just talking, and I think we've written and forgotten more songs in the last
Yeah.
6 months
Yeah, for
than
sure.
most bands probably ever make.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, man.
we're always trying to come up with the latest and greatest. We're just not the best at remembering them,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but we have some stuff in the works. I think we'll get some singles and maybe another
Yeah.
EP out soon down the road. But yeah, it was a while that we didn't practice just because of the whole
Yeah, you know, trying to
coronavirus
take
thing. Everybody
precautions.
was kind of holding back. But I think now that everybody's being a little more cautious, I think it's back to getting to practicing and writing some new stuff. So
Yeah, we should mention we're recording this in early August, and we don't know what's going to happen, and I don't think anybody does. But can I ask you guys, what's your prediction for the future of live music? What do you think's going to happen?
Being somebody that works directly in the industry with music, you hear a lot of this and a lot of that, but mostly the overall consensus seems to be about early 2022 until everything gets really back to 100%, but that all depends on the demographic and the precautions people take to be able to open back up in that manner. So it's all trial and error from here on out, and that's just how it's going to be.
I think you're going to see small shows starting to become a thing, probably early 2021. But yeah, till we're back to what it was 1 year ago from now when we're doing this, it's going to be a long time. It could be 5 years
Yeah.
before you're seeing sold out shows and a large. I mean, we're right down the road from the Steel Stacks, a sold out show at the Sands. It's going to be some time, you know.
yeah,
It's going to be some time.
it's going to be a while, I think.
I feel like right now is the time to be very innovative in thought with everything going on and try and continue on with what you're doing and not so much rely on the live shows, even though for some bands, depending on the tier you're in, your live shows are where it's at for you. But we got to find a different outlet until we're able to safely get back to live shows.
For sure. and people can go rewatch this interview or re-listen to it and hold you to account.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
They're gonna
And if I'm right,
All right. Okay, so Jawnstowne Standard, thank you so much for being here. We
Yeah,
really
thanks for
enjoyed
having us.
having you.
thank you.
We end every interview with a pick from the band. Is there anybody you ran across playing live that you like to give a shout out to? And we'll end the interview with a song from them.
This guy.
We'll
You can take it over right here.
we'll shout one out to our homies. They just released an EP. This probably will be a while afterwards that you hear this, but the Bad Ups, they dropped an EP 91. They got a song called South Philly Bop. That's ours.
Yeah, check
Okay.
him out.
Yeah.
All right. Bruce, AC, Brock, and Matt, thank you so much for being here. The
Thank you, guys.
Johnstown
Thank
Standard.
you.
Thank you for
Thanks
having
That
us.
was awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
Motherfucker.